Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. Art.
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist Art Baltazar.
Oh yeah, we're here. Swig, right away with the swig. Delicious, hot piping hot piping coffee to start my day. They started a few hours ago, but we're finally getting it started now. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Says Things. I'm your host. I'm the famous cartoonist we speak of. My name is Art Baltazar. I draw comic books. I work for DC Comics. I drew some Tiny Titans, Super Pets for DC Comics, Itty Bitty Hellboy for Dark Horse Comics. For Dynamite Comics, I do a bunch of variant covers. I do a lot of things. I publish my own comics, like Abraham Lincoln. You might have saw the trailer. I just did that book. It came out last Saturday. We had a good time with that, man. That's right, Anthony and Michael. Henceforth, something to do it. I gotta change something here. I'm trying to figure out. Let's see the classics. Let's go classic. How's that look? Henceforth, there you go. My mom is here, everybody. Carolyn Baltazar is here. She says he loves me. She calls me Tippy. Tippy Tatatith. Cool. She likes it. Anthony and Michael's here. Thanks for coming out, man. Hot link. Uldama 13 is here. Hello, Uldama. Wayne is here too. I haven't seen Wayne in a while. Always good to see you, man. I found myself shouting because the music is loud. But the music you're hearing is the music from my very own homegrown person. My son, Gordon Baltazar. Troy Younger's here. Well, hello there. That's what he says. Random question of the day. If you could thrice sauce a hot link, would you? I'm going to go with yes. You always do what makes a better story, no matter what that story is. You do it. So you can tell your friends, you can tell your grandkids what you did. Oh, yeah, man. Love me some famous cartoonist says things. We're going to do it, man. And Anthony says, hi, Carolyn, famous mom. It was an honor to meet her. You and your husband. Yeah, man, we had a, oh, you got his hot link. Got your hot link in the mail? Cool, man. Thanks, man. Thank you, everybody, for purchasing Abraham Lincoln. We had a great time on Saturday. We had a lot of people in there. We sold 60 copies. We sold 60 copies of Abraham Lincoln on Saturday. It was real cool to see everybody come out and hang out and to do our thing. And my parents showed up for a surprise guest appearance. But it was cool. We had people driving from Milwaukee or from Wisconsin, people driving from Mississippi, people driving all over to experience the experience at Oh Yeah Comics and to experience our hot links, comics and food. Swig. I'm still drinking coffee. woke up earlier, but I've been on, man. This is my first time I got to drink some coffee. I made a pot about 2 hours ago, and it's still on. It's about to turn off. In fact, when I came down there, I heard the beeps. Beep, beep means my coffee is finished, done. It stays on cooking for 2 hours. It stays warm for 2 hours. And if I do not drink it in time, it will turn off. So that's what I have right now. It's still warm. Sweet. Oh, yeah. A lot of people came on Saturday, man. It was real cool. We sold 60 copies of Abraham Linkage #1. And the week before that, or I was in DuPage County, and I sold 30 copies there. I would have sold more, but I only brought 30. So this weekend, I'll be in Milwaukee. So if you're around Milwaukee, I'll be at a Milwaukee Mighty Con. I'm going to bring a case of them with me just to see what happens. I started with 11 cases. I got 6 cases of linkage left. I started with 11. So they're gone. People have them. I distributed some of them. Our Muncie store, Comics in Muncie, Indiana has linkage. Our New York store in Harrison, New York has Abraham linkage. And our Comics in beautiful downtown Skokie has linkage. And I gave a whole case of comics to my friend Chris Smits for him to distribute them as well. So look around and watch people's posts. My post, Milwaukee's or Muncie's post, Harrison, New York's post, Comics post, Chris Smith's post, and you will be able to find linkage. Or you can just go to my website, artbaltazar.com or electricmilkcomics.com, and I will sell it to you and mail it to your house. It's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to do. Before we went live with Abraham Linkage, I sold 17 copies on my website on like the first 2 days, which was really cool. And I'm really happy with making my own comics. It's the most satisfying thing ever. Like I make comics for everybody, a bunch of different publishers. I always have deadlines going on. The most satisfying thing is being able to make my own comic and sell it to my people directly and sign them and see the joy it brings many people's faces. So I really like that. And when I was at the DuPage County show, I set up my table. You know, I was next to a Power Ranger. I was next to the Silver Ranger. Swig for the Silver Ranger. Oh yeah, I was next to the Silver Ranger. We became friends. His name is Dwayne. I never watched him on the Power Rangers, but I know who he is. But we sat there and just chilled and talked, and like we're chilling and drinking coffee, and then people were coming into the show, and people saw Abraham Linkage who didn't know what Abraham Linkage was, and they saw my table, and a lot of people look at my table and say, I have everything already. But those people who saw that, Abraham Linkage, said, what is that? Is that a new book? And I would just say yes, and they would pick it up and want to buy it. And it's pretty cool. I like when that happens. And I only brought 30 copies with me, and they were gone before the end of the show, probably halfway through afternoon. So I know if I brought more, I would have sold more. But that told me, like, that really proved to me, and it really felt good that I can make a new book and put it on my table, and people will buy it even without me explaining what it is. Like, I like to tell people what my books are, but I know that if I put a book out there and it's on the table, people will see it's new and they'll want it because they'll want the complete Famous Cartoonist collection, you know? So that was real cool. That was a real good feeling. And on Saturday, when we had people come in and say hi to us, and they had some gummy hot dogs, and they had some linkage, some hot links on a fork with some hot sauce. That was a good time, man. That was a good time. Sweet. So that was cool. Hopefully, I don't know if we're going to make more Abraham linkages, but our intention was to make a one-shot, in and out kind of thing. Because I have so many characters right now that I want to get out there. I want to get out there into the world, and I want the books to be in people's houses. and I want fans to read what I have. And for a while, the digital stuff was real cool. Comixology was real cool, but now it's gone. Comixology's gone, and now it turned into Amazon Kindle. I guess Comixology's still there, but my stuff is not. I have to upload it, and I have to format it. I have to swipe the pages myself and all this. So I'm gonna go ahead and print them instead, because I like the feeling of being able to sell them at my convention tables or at my 3 stores, my 3 comic shops, and that's kind of fun, man. That's just real fun. And so we wanted to do a Abraham Linkage like done in one, but the more and more me and Chris Smith were sitting there, my friend Zod, we were sitting there talking. Abraham Linkage 2 and 3 was manifesting before ourselves, but I don't know if that's going to happen, but it probably will someday, maybe, but I don't want to put pressure. But you probably wondered, hey, famous cartoonist, what's your next book? And if you see right here, this guy right here, this is Webster, the Amazing Spider Monkey, and I'm working on him next. I'm working on him next, and I'm up to page like 25 already. It's pretty cool. Let's see what you guys are saying. We need a Hot Link issue 2 ASAP. Yeah. Issue 2, we have it based in the 70s, and it's based at the time of the Warriors movie. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We've kind of plot lined it out, and I've just got to see if Chris Smith sends me a script, it will happen. If he does not send me a script, it may not happen. So it's up to the script right now. It says, I've read Linkage twice so far. It's hilarious. I love reading about legends that take place way back into somethings. Yeah, that was cool, man. I like making the book because the book is told as a story. It's being told with a voice, and it's being told, I don't want to spoil, but it's being told to us by somebody we may find familiar. But I like to put since it's a story being told, I like to put the characters and the times in recognizable situations. So you might see some Action Cat cameos and Awesome Bear cameos, stuff like that. Swig for Action Cat. Oh yeah, man, it's real cool. Said I read it twice. That's right. Says you print them, we'll buy them. Yeah, man, I just want to print all this stuff, man. Love your work, dude. I have read my Tiny Titans comic books back to front and millions of times. It brings me joy. That's cool, man. Thanks you, Evie. You are awesome. I will keep making them. I'm working on something right now that you guys would like, but I can't tell you what it is yet. But it is some secret stuff. I'm working with some DC comic stuff again, but I just can't tell you. I can't tell you what it is. It's probably okay to say I'm working with them because it wouldn't be a surprise. But it's I just can't tell you what it is. But I just finished up Super Pets, and I know Super Pet books are starting to hit now. They got the large origin story books. They're bigger. They're big, like normal. They're big size, which are real cool. They're called the prequels. They're origin story prequels. Mario's here, sneaking in for a second. Swig of root beer for the working man. Go Mavs. Go Mavs. Go Mario. You're a good man, sir. Yeah, man. Sox season is starting. I can't wait for the White Sox to start. I have opening day tickets. It's real fun, man. It's going to be good. D-Brad. Oh, yeah, man. D-Brad, good to see you too, sir. The weird thing about today is, like, I had a Zoom call scheduled today. That's why my camera was all set up already. And it's a lot easier to do a live stream when all my stuff is set up because I just sit down, turn my lights on, and boom, press go, you know? So that's why I'm doing a live stream. Today was very spontaneous, but my spontaneous day started at 2, and I finally get to do things. My Zoom call got canceled, but I was ready at 1:30. Zoom call got canceled. Then I set up for a live stream, and then I was getting texts all day. I had to answer text, had to solve problems, put out fires, if you will. And then had to pick up my girl from school, bust in to come to get her, so I had to go rescue her. then bring her home. Then we ate. I had to get her some food. You know, got to feed these people. And then I finally got to sit down right now. Well, I already had dinner, so I don't have to stop. Swig. Finally got my new cup of coffee. It's cool, man. D. Brad says, dang, I have to go to a meeting now. I'll watch non-live later. Okay, bye-bye. You're a good man, D. Brad. Thanks for checking in. It's fun, man. Wayne is here, too. What's Wayne saying? Wayne said, I was telling my friend about you and Franco, and she knows you guys from Tiny Titans. When she worked in daycare, you guys are famous. Oh, thanks, man. It's funny because my daughter's she's bringing my books to school now because I have some trades, Drew and Jot and Gilbert, and she's starting to bring some of my thicker books, the trade, no cutie trades, the bigger books to school. And kids are asking her, and they said, hey, man, what are you reading, man? Well, she's a girl, though, so hey, woman, what are you reading, woman? So they say that, and they said, what are you reading? And she shows them, and then they're like, who made this? Where'd you get this? And she says, my dad makes these. And then they freak out, your dad makes these comics? So it's kind of cool. I'm getting famouser and famouser. The more I stick around, the more I keep making things. So it's kind of cool. She has to bring linkage to school, you know? That'd be fun. Brian is here. Good day, cuz, from sunny Florida. Good day, Brian. You're a good man. And also, go Sox. That's right, man. Opening day is next Tuesday, and I'm going. I got 2 tickets. I'm bringing my dad with me, and he's real excited. That's all he was talking about. I saw him over the weekend, and he brought it up several times. Can't wait for that. And I got I bought 2 tickets. You can only buy 2. You can't buy 1. I actually tried to buy 1 ticket, and they wouldn't let me. So I'm thinking, I'm just gonna go in and out. You know, I'm gonna try this thing. I don't know what to do, but I was able to buy 2 tickets, and I bought them at the end of the row so we could get up and get food or whatever, food and or beverage, whatever we want to get. And I don't have to hold the food and walk past people. Excuse me, because I didn't want people to kick my feet. So I got those bad hoofs, my spoons, my hoofs, my heels, they hurt. So I don't want people to accidentally kick me. But I'm on the side, I'm on the end of the aisle, which is real cool. And what also bugs me at baseball games, like when you see the vendor guy come by and you say, yeah, I'll have 1 of those, give me 2 of those, and you have to give them money, and then they have to pass the money through the crowd, then you give them change. And that's what I don't want to do. So I'm right on the end, I'm real happy, and I'm in the upper deck along first base line. We're gonna have a good clear shot of the pitcher, of the whole field, really. But we'll probably get a lot of foul balls that way, which is cool. Hope I catch a ball. Anthony Michael says, the real George Clooney will soon be irrelevant as a famous cartoonist gets more famous. Yeah, until they make a movie of me, man. I'm gonna get George Clooney to make a movie. There has to be one portion of the movie where he has a beautiful beard. The beard. I had a good beard day today. You know, the beard was looking all right today, so I'm glad I went live. Wearing the Sox cap. I didn't wear a tie for you guys. Usually I like to wear a tie or something cool, some kind of accessories. But this is just me, man. This is me at home chilling, getting ready for the White Sox, drawing. Ooh, I almost tell you what I was going to draw. I'm going to draw in a few minutes. I'm going to draw some Spider Monkey stuff. Sweet. Let's get some music on. Listen to this. The music you're listening to is from my son, Gordon Baltazar. Listen to it. He's good, man. He let me listen to some more of his music. And I picked him up from school for spring break. So we have the 3-hour drive. And he puts in the aux cord in the car. So I got to listen to listen to his new songs. I was privy to them. I got an exclusive. I heard all his new songs, which will be out soon. They will be on this platform of SoundCloud. Right now, if you listen to all of his music, you get about 3 hours of uninterrupted. Swig. And the fun thing too is now StreamYard, the platform where I stream from. I don't know if it's an app or software, but it's something you sign up to do, whatever. But they also offer background music, which is kind of cool. But I'm not. I kind of feel like I invented that. I started playing my son's music, and now everybody does it. You know. Wayne said, "Are you bringing a glove to the game?" I should, right? You know what? I don't have a glove anymore. Years ago, when we went camping, I think we forgot our gloves on the field over there. I can't remember. I don't know if they got stolen. I don't think they got stolen. I think we forgot them. So I don't have a glove, man. I remember we played all the time. So I got to get a glove. I think now is the time that a famous cartoonist says things. Where a famous cartoonist is going to draw things. You guys want to see me draw things? It's like, this isn't cool, Baltazar. This is where you lose all your viewers. I'm going to draw a page of Webster. That's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Let's do it. I showed you something secret there you weren't supposed to see. But this is, right here is Webster. Webster the Amazing Spider Monkey. I'm just going to call Webster the Spider Monkey. So I don't want to cause attraction to myself by saying, hey man, that sounds like Spider-Man. But it's not Spider-Man, it's a Spider Monkey. I don't know if he has powers of a spider, but he's definitely sticky. This is page... It says it's page 5 of issue 3. But when I was making these books, it was intended to be on Comixology. And on Comixology, my issues were 10 pages long. And this was going to be issue 3. So 10, this is page 25. But actually, I got more because this is actually like page 27 or 28 because I'm using the covers as chapter break pages. But the whole story is going to be 44 pages, and with the outside covers, it's a 48-page book. And when I'm all done, said and done with it, and selling it and printing it, it's going to be cover price of $5. So this will be real cool. I'm trying to do a done in one story, a one shot, and that'd be real cool, man. I got a whole bunch of stories for Webster. Swig for Webster. I got a bunch of stories for Webster, but I have more stories that can fit in this book. So there probably will be a volume 2. Everything is I always have more stories. And after Webster, I'm gonna make Giro Man and Cosmic Action Cat. I got a bunch of cool stuff. But look, and I'm gonna read this to you. This guy there's a bunch of foam and stuff here. Webster just got kicked out of his science lab, and they hear growl, roar. And then Easel says, see you later, Webbs. And then he takes off. And then all of a sudden, bam, stomp, stomp, stomp. He goes, what the? Rhinoceros Jack. I thought he was orbiting Earth. And he goes again. Roar. So there's some action you guys are seeing here. Some action. I'm going to ink the action. I'm going to make it right now. I'm going to draw it. Drawing it, man. We're so excited to draw this stuff. Like, on Monday, Was it Monday? Monday, Tuesday? I think it was Monday. I went to Comic Shop in beautiful downtown Skokie because we have our open art studio mystery industry Monday, and we invite people to come and draw with us. And usually I'm there. It goes late, sometimes, but normally I come home and tired. I just go to bed. Right? I go to bed when I get home. But this Monday, I was so excited to work on things, so I stood up. I stayed up. I came home, and I don't know if I brewed coffee. I don't know what happened. But I came home, and I was drawing comics till about 5 or 6 in the morning. And that threw off the rest of my week. I don't recommend that if you have to wake up and do things the next day. So I haven't quite recovered since then. The vampire definitely comes in and knows that you're vulnerable. And she will. Oh, yes. She will get you. Unless you want her to get you. That's different. The vampire will get you if your defenses are down. The vampire will come and say, hey, man, I'm going to just lean on you for a while. But anyway, I was starting to draw stuff till like 5 in the morning. So that's been happening every day now. And for every day I open up a page of every project I have to do. And I try to ink the book, ink the page. And it's still early today, so I'll probably do several of these Webster books. And I have more of the DC project. I'm only down to one more page to finish before I can start coloring the last 4 pages of my story. So that's cool. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to make comics. Making comics is pretty cool, especially when it's your own stuff. And I have a book agent now, and I'm learning the ways the book agency works. Seems like everything takes forever, and it's very frustrating. But I know I guess that's how it works. So there's characters that are set aside that I'm using for my book agent, and then there's characters that I'm using that I set aside that are just for me to print. Man, I really need to print. When I print these comics, it feels so good. I print these comics and it feels like the right thing to do. I'm so happy that I sold about 100 copies of Linkage. And it's so satisfying just to sell 100 copies just to people. Like I see the actual people buying them. And it brings me back to the self-publishing comics with the Crybabies. And I'm also working on more Crybaby stuff. So I'm working on everything right now. Nothing's really complete. Like nothing really finishes. It finishes in a way where I could continue if I want. That's probably the best way to say it. But it's so much fun right now. I'm having a lot of good time. If that makes sense. I'm having a lot of good times. It's real fun. But I have to do that because if I don't, then I start going crazy. I start freaking out a little bit. I start getting bored. I don't know what it is. I got to keep something going. And every time I think about what should I do, I keep thinking, man, I just want to own something, just concentrate on that. But then my wife always says, but you own a lot of things. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I am doing what I always wanted to do. I got a comic shop, making my own comics, and I can't really wait. I can't really wait for other people to do things for me. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. When you don't get a work email for over a month and a half, you know, something has to be done. Nothing has to be done. I just have to take matters into my own hands. Matters. Everything matters. Take matters. That's it, right? Matters. I have to take matters into my own hands and just do what I feel is the right thing to do. You must do what you feel is right, Luke. Obi-Wan, whoever said that. That makes sense. Just gotta do it, man. People always ask me, how do I break into industry? Just do it. I don't know. How do I break into comics? I don't know. Just go do it. I don't know what else to tell you. Just gotta do it. You gotta make all this foamy stuff. That foamy stuff looks dumb, Baltazar. I don't know what you're doing. It's gonna make sense in the story, though. You're gonna like it. Hopefully, I'm not revealing too much. Nah, you'll like it. This is a fun. Webster the Spider Monkey's a real fun story. And it's going to be 44 pages of story. This looks weird. I don't like how this looks. This looks strange, man. What are you doing, man? It's going to be cool. This is going to be real awesome. And I want to at least get all of my stories down in a one-shot format. So then when I want to do more later, I could. You know, I want to give everyone a sampling. A pilot episode, if you will. Yeah, there he is. Looks like a butt. I don't know if that looks cool. Don't look right. It's because I drew it the opposite way I normally draw it. There he goes. So even something as simple as a scarf. There we go. Yeah, that looks better. Just me looking at it on the screen, on both screens. There you go. That's cool. Looks good, looks good. He's drinking coffee, this guy. He's always drinking coffee. That's Easel. His name is Easel. And he's like my Huggy Bear of the Aya Comics universe. He knows a little bit about everything. He knows everything going around in beautiful downtown Skokie. He knows where the bad guys are. He knows where the good guys are. He knows some of the secret identities. But he's best friends with Webster. Webster the Spider Monkey. He's best friends with him. You need a best friend. It's him. Sweet. Sick for everybody watching. So when I get Webster the Spider Monkey all said and done, all said and done. Maybe all written and published, and printed. When all of that is said and done, is it said or set? I'm gonna go with set. When it's all set and done, that is when I will make another video, like a music video, like I did with Linkage. I think that was real fun. The music you hear in that Abraham Linkage video is me. It's playing guitar. I played guitar in that in that video. It's kind of funny. I did it, man. I said I need music. I'm gonna write my own. Just gotta do it. You wanna do it? You gotta do it. I don't know if I should add all this background. I'm gonna add it. Looks a little crowded and cluttery, but I am going to clean it up when I color this. It's gonna look awesome. You guys are gonna like some of the ideas I have. I'm working on a Daring Dog story. I already wrote the story. I have to just make the comic now. The Daring Dog and Darling Dog. Daring Dog is training his daughter, Daphne, how to become a superhero, how to take up the mantle, if you will, of Daring Dog, modern age Daring Dog, because he's getting older, and he has to show her how to become the new Daring Dog. But in doing so, she sees his old ways, his old man, old dad ways. And she says, hey man, I'm going to do this my own way. And he doesn't quite approve, but he understands. He's like, don't disrespect the Daring Dog legacy. And in the story, they end up fighting a time traveling monster, a guy. He's actually they fight the villain from the Captain Action Cat story. His name is Time Stream. I think his name is Time Stream. Yeah. And no, his name's Catastrophe. That's what. Yeah, he has a time stream. So Catastrophe ends up fighting the dogs, and Catastrophe sends the dad back in time. And the dad ends up meeting all of the other Daring Dogs, which leaves his daughter Daphne in the modern age to forcibly become the new Daring Dog. So she becomes the new Daring Dog with no choice. She's not forcibly, I guess, would be wrong. Yeah, she just has to do it. She has to step up and be the main top dog, if you will. So I can't wait to finish that up. That's a real fun story. And I intended it to be to have all my friends draw a chapter. I think I still might do that, but I gotta see. But I just might draw the whole thing myself, because I know how I want it to be. But I think it would be kind of cool to have my friends draw a chapter, because then when Daring Dog goes back in time, you see all of these different art styles. Like when Daring Dog goes to the medieval age, you see the medieval age Daring Dog written by or drawn by another artist. So that's what I intended it to be. So if everyone could do that, that would be awesome. But I gotta see if people are willing to do that, because sometimes people get busy. Can't rely on others. Well, I could, but sometimes when they're drawing for free, it's hard. Unless I give them a bunch of books. I don't know. I gotta see. Or maybe I'll just draw the whole thing. What do you guys think? Should I get friends to do it? Everyone I approached said they would do it. So it'd be fun. Like I'm thinking like guys like Jamar Nicholas, Jason May, Alejandro Rosado. As long as I do all of the story. So the story has to make sense. The story has to be a certain thing. The story has to start and finish at a certain point. Because it's kind of like Daring Dog in Quantum Leap. He gets sucked through time, which is going to be real fun to do. What's Quantum Leap, Baltazar? I know, because that's an old dad show. It would be like Sliders. Sliders like that, when they would jump through time. Sliders. What's Sliders, Baltazar? No, it's not about White Castle. It was a show called Sliders. I used to watch that. I watched the first season of that, and I thought it was cool. The shows like that, like, I know that was a network show. They should probably redo that with like some binge watching tactics. Because a lot of those shows, I would watch them, and it happens now with shows. Like I get it, like, oh, okay, I know what they're doing here, and then I lose interest because every episode feels the same. It's like when you have a villain of the week kind of thing. We know what you mean, man. I only give this guy one eyebrow. Kind of like makes it race. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about doing that. It is gonna happen. I have all these ideas to do all these comics. I just have to do them, and that's what I'm doing here. This page 25 or so of Webster's Spider Monkey. I really enjoy making comics, man. It's real fun. Making my own comics, getting them printed. It's so cool. There he is. I'm gonna give him some whiskers because he has whiskers. Did I give some over here? Doesn't have him. He's a little bit street smart, this guy. He's a street smart kind of cat. He's a cool cat, you know? He's probably a Sox fan, too. I don't like that one. See? I tinkered with the whisker. Here you go. Ah, yeah, man. So you just gotta look real cool with these buildings back here. They're gonna be, I'm gonna knock out the line, just color them all a solid color. But so far, the buildings in Webster's stories have been blue. So maybe in this story they'll be like pink. Maybe a variation. Add some variety to the backgrounds. So it looks like a different day, you know. But they gotta bounce off. They gotta pop from Rhinoceros Jack, and he's purple. So maybe I'll make the buildings like an orange. Gotta make it pop from the characters. That's why the buildings were blue in the first place, because Webster's orange, and the character he was fighting was pink. I thought blue looked pretty cool. So you gotta think about all those things. Oh, he should still have some foam on his head here. But I'm gonna make it where he turned his head real quickly. The foam kind of came off. Some of it, not all of it. It's starting to come off his head. See? You get it, man. You get it. The critic hasn't been around today. I think the critic doesn't know when I'm live streaming right now. My show, my live show. Show for the masses. I asked my girl today, she came home, we're eating tacos. Unfortunately, they were Taco Bell tacos, which are always tasty at first, and then it just hurts. It just hurts. And your body's like, what are you doing, man? And you sit here later and you got heartburn. All that stuff happens when you eat Taco Bell. So we were sitting there, and I told her my day, much about what I told you guys. And then I said, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go on live stream. Should I go live? And she said, the answer is always yes. Like, oh, you're right. The answer is always yes. I shall go live. Go live to the masses. Say things. Talk about things. If you guys are highly adventurous people, I know you are. Most of you are. You can follow the links I provided in the video. They would take you to my t-shirt shop. They would take you to my website. And you will be able to purchase things that I created to support the famous cartoonist. And if you're around the Milwaukee area, Saturday, I will be at the Milwaukee Comic-Con called MightyCon Milwaukee. I will be there. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. I had a lot of fun at the DuPage County MightyCon. These are the same guys running this one. And it's only about, an hour and a half from my house. So that's where I'm going. I was going to stay overnight, but now I think I'm just going to go for the day. Maybe have lunch. Maybe have dinner with some friends afterwards. It'd be good. That's what I did in DuPage County. It was real cool. Hung out with Luke. Hung out with Daryl. It was a good time. We had pizza, beverages. Lately, my beverages of choice always have lime in them. I like putting lime. That has been something that I've discovered. I've always knew about it, but I discovered that it could be a choice. Normally, you only get lime when you order certain types of beverages, but now I get lime in everything. I say, give me one of those and bring me lime. And they're like, okay. And when I go to Village Inn, my favorite pizza place in beautiful downtown Skokie. I asked for lime and they cut it. They take a lime and they cut it and give me the whole thing. That's real awesome, man. Instead of just putting one in my glass, they give me the whole thing. And they said, here you go. Like, wow. And that just tells you, like, okay, we're going to give you several of these beverages, so you have to use this whole lime. Because you don't want to just waste it. And that's kind of what I do. But I realized that I like lime and stuff. Lime is just good. It's very satisfied. I am satisfied, as my friend Francisco Francavilla once told me. I am satisfied. That's like the most positive thing you could say besides, oh yeah. Oh yeah is the most positive thing you could ever tell somebody. But I am satisfied. It's probably the most positive feeling you could ever have. I am satisfied. Know what I mean? You always know what you mean, Baltazar. Making more buildings. You guys like this? Is this cool? I see there's comments coming in. There is comments. I will read comments. I am satisfied. That's what he told me. And I just signed up for a few shows. Hopefully, I put in for my Artist Alley spot for the New York show. And I just sent Baltimore Con a message. And I think Cincinnati's going to announce me. I don't know if they did yet. But I approved of the image that they're going to use to announce. So I'm really happy with my choices of conventions thus far. But in July and August, there is like 6 weekends in a row with big shows, like big conventions, like Emerald City's in there, and Terrificon is in there, C2E2, and San Diego. But out of all of those shows, the only ones I'm committed for is C2E2 and San Diego. Because those two shows are my biggest shows for me, but they're also the ones that beat me up the most, besides the New York Con. Those 3 shows beat me up, man. Beyond compare. I come back from there and I need to rest. Now, lately, I've been resting a lot. I need more rest. I don't sleep more than average, but I do sleep in odd hours. I might go to bed at 6 a.m. and wake up at like 2 in the afternoon. But then when I look at the hours, it's still 8 hours nap, you know? So I still do okay. He's saying, see you later, Webbs. He took off too. Look at it. He left Webster all by himself. I'm gonna save. I don't know if I saved. Save and swig. Save and swig and read some comments. You guys digging it? This is fun, right? Wayne asked, you left your glove for the Squatches to play baseball. Yeah. Yeah, I left them, man. That's all I could think about. I think I forgot them at the campsite. I love Quantum Leap. Yeah, man, it's good. Yeah, that's what Daring Doug's going to be like, a Quantum Leap story. But you're going to see the stories take place throughout time. But there's also a main story that takes place in current time. So it's going to be parallel stories. And I can't wait to work on that. That's going to be real fun. And like all my cartoony guys are all superhero guys, but each one I think has a different feel, different stories. What's Troy saying? Shout TV streams a lot. 60s, 70s cult fave TV. I watched The Prisoner and I'm working on finishing Space 1999. Yeah, man. I also watch the same things a lot. I like trying new things, but if they don't catch me right away, I don't watch them. I want to watch Breaking Bad again. I almost started it again, but because I got an update for Better Call Saul. The new season's out on the Netflix, so I'll probably end up watching that. But the new season of Saul starts, I think, next week. Or the 18th. It starts on the 18th. Whenever that is, That's when it starts. I'm gonna watch that because that's my favorite thing. I love the Breaking Bad universe. I'm gonna watch all of that. And people always say, I hear the excuse of why they don't watch Breaking Bad. People always say the main character is evil, or the diagnosis because he's ill in the show. So I always hear these different things. But me, I'm thinking, but it's a good story, man. You're gonna like Walter White. It's just cool. I'm gonna redo this ear. But it is a cool show, man. I'm gonna watch it again. One show I'll probably never see, that people keep telling me the same thing, is Game of Thrones. People say, you gotta watch Game of Thrones. I keep thinking, why? Why do I have to watch it? It starts feeling like homework to me. I probably will never watch it. But when I do, it's going to be spectacular, I assume. You know? Now I'll watch it. I just don't know when. I think I had to watch it during the time, you know? I'll watch Game of Thrones one day. I like Dinklage. The episodes I saw were the very first one, and then I saw the last season. So I understand what's happening on Game of Thrones. Hey, man. I know what's happening, man. I know what's happening on Game of Thrones. I saw the guy get thrown out the window. And I saw the imp. They call him an imp? Or they call him Peck. I think they call him Peck. I saw him get bullied. And then I saw the dragon fry all those guys at the wall. That was cool. That was okay. I watched the last season with my wife, Game of Thrones. So I get it. I know all the characters are. But then, that's the same way I watched Smallville. I watched Smallville in the last season. I started watching the last season. Then I went back and watched them random. I don't know where I saw them randomly. I think I might have been DVRing them. I can't remember. I don't know. I get it. I get the gist of a lot of these shows. But I still have to watch Moon Knight. I'm going to. I started it twice already, but I didn't get to it. Every time I start it, it feels late. And I want to be fully aware. You know? I started watching it last night and the night before, but I didn't get very far. So I can't even recall what I watched. But I will watch it. Maybe I'll start today. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to watch it, though. I know watching will happen with Moon Knight. But I can't wait for Obi-Wan, man. End of May, Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's going to be the show that I have to watch before anyone sees it. Before I go on the internet the next day, I'm going to have to know what Obi-Wan Kenobi is or is not. I think there's going to be a lot of is. Like, that is spectacular. You know what I mean? Swoosh. That was awesome. We'll see. I also don't want to assume anything. Then you get disappointed. Disappoint this, Balthazar. No. Put the switch here. Let me see. Let me move that up a layer. How about that? Because I can, man. Hey, man. Over right here. Yeah, like that. The more you overlap things, it makes everything look cool. Like, gives it depth. Depth. Know what I mean? That's right. So hopefully if you're in the New York Harrison area or Muncie area in Indiana, you will stop by our Aya comic shops. and pick up a copy of Abraham Linkage. I sent each store 100 copies. So we'll see what happens. We also have them at Skokie, beautiful downtown Skokie. Abraham Linkage #1. On sale now. This is going to be the next book, Webster's Spider Monkey. Hopefully I get this. Hopefully I can have this book before C2E2. That's what I'm trying to do. If I could get this book before C2E2, that would be so amazingly cool. So I'm hoping to get it within a month or two. I'm pretty close right now. I got less than 20 pages to go, maybe about 12. It's 15. 15, 26, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30 through 1 through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I'm trying to do math on my fingers, but I ran out of fingers. So what's 44 minus 25? That's how many pages I have left. I think I could do it. You know? Fell off his head. Do I need those marks? Nah. It's a calm before storm. I gotta figure out what 44 minus 25 is. It's like 15? What is that? So I can't even add. 19. I have 19 pages. But this is probably like page 27 or 28. So I have less than 19 pages. Yeah. I could do it, man. I do 1 page a day. That's where I kind of take my comics. But I also have to do a 30-page story for another book. So I got to do things. I have to finish an Ukla the Mock cover. And I have to do a book for a doctor I know who's doing a storybook about a frog. So I have to draw a little cover for him. That's it. I'll probably do that soon. Because he's been waiting, man. I got some commissions to get done. So there's things I have to get done. I have to do some paintings. I just keep forgetting all these things. So if you're waiting for those things, I will get to it. Please be patient. Where's my stuff, Balthazar? Oh, here he is. He's back. I like to paint on the weekends, but the last few weekends have been crazy. Maybe I can still paint something tomorrow. I have tomorrow and Friday. I gotta do a few paintings that are cool. I haven't painted in a while. I was on a roll for a while. Painting is one of my loves, one of my passions. I haven't painted in a while. But I will return. I primed up a bunch of boards and I have a painting over there with paint on it. Paint on it. It's true. So just little subtle clouds. When I color these, they'll be light, so they won't dominate the lines too much. Look at that. There he is. Rhinoceros Jack's on the way. I better press save. Save, swig. Save and a swig. Here you go. Oh, yeah. Let me see what you guys are saying. I see things being said. Remove the elm, says. What's happening? Remove the elms? I got a little spot on my glasses. I'm going to clean them a little bit. I find it hard to get into longer shows like Breaking Bad or The Walking Dead. Yeah, they're intimidating. Breaking Bad is real fun. You could probably finish this in like less than 3 weeks. Every time I know someone starts Breaking Bad, they can't wait. The binge watching goes, man. Troy Anderson, whatever that is, that's when it starts. You speak with the same wisdom as the current VP. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go with, I think that's positive. We're going to do it, man. Got to go, sir. Okay, Wayne. Said loves the live drawing. Thanks, Wayne. Good to see you too, man. You're awesome. You're a good man. Removed says, have you seen Boba Fett? Yes. I watched it like 3 times already. Every time a new episode would come out, I would watch the whole thing. Especially with the last episode. The last episode I only seen twice. I know I seen it twice. But I saw the whole show. I watched it the whole show, and then I see the last, and then the following week I watched all of it again. It's a really good show when you binge the whole thing. It's really fun. And the time goes by differently when you binge it. But when you watch it week to week, your anticipation for the show, I think, ruins your enjoyment. But like if you watch it all together, it's really cool. So I'm a big fan. I hope to make more. Finding Bigfoot is one of my go-to binge watch. Yeah, I like Finding Bigfoot. There's another one called Expedition Bigfoot, which is even better. And that one's made for a binge watch because I believe it's real, but if it is not, they really make it where it looks real. And they get so much evidence that it leads into the next show. Like Finding Bigfoot as a formula and a routine. You always know if you tune in at 20 minutes after, you're going to know what they're doing. But with Expedition Bigfoot, it's really good. I recommend it. I'm on season 3 now. It just aired, so there's like 3 episodes so far. I still have to watch them, but they're excellent. Brian Lynch says, I hear you, Baltazar. Hard teas are contagious. Yeah, man. I did a few hard teas for you. Yep. It's important. It's important. Hard teas are contagious. The Batman. Have you seen The Batman? No. The movie. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, man. I want to see it. And I just haven't seen it yet. I will see it. Can I interview you on my channel? Yes. Yes, you can. Send me a messenger. We'll set it up. We'll get the dates going and all that stuff. Right now, it's my dates are the things that I got to look at. My calendar and the times. And normally, times like this time of day, it's busy for me. Anywhere between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. are always busy because people are coming home. But today was cool. Everyone left. My daughter went to go take a nap. So, and then I fed her early. It's like, I'm going to go live stream. And she said, yes. Sweet for live streaming. Yeah, man, we'll do that. We'll do we could do an interview. That would be fabulous. Okay, let me get back. Draw some Webster. Webster, spider monkey. I'm gonna make a Webster song too. It's gonna be cool. And I always have the songs in my head, but when it comes down to recording them, I just do one take. And even my older son was saying, whenever you do things, you just do one take. I'm like, yeah. I do one take and just stick with it, and that's how it goes. Like when I make my videos, I do one take. There does not need to be multiple takes because you usually get it right the first time. That's what I found out. First take's always the best. It's the most pure. You know what you want. You know what I mean? No, me. Who said that? No, me. I think I'm hearing things from other comedians. Comedians saying things. Not me. That's cool. Look at that. So I'm looking forward to making books, man. Making books is the best thing. Whenever I hear Gordy's music, it makes me want to draw. So Webster's monkey nose is a little protruding a little bit. Because it looks okay. Looks kind of weird. That is what it's going to look like. It is. It is what it looks like. See, these are weird. This the reflection of his glasses, I feel, should go the opposite way. Yeah, like this. That's how they should go. Now it looks like, because they're one way and they look like they're, looks like his glasses are. Yeah, there you go. Looks like they were pushing down on his eyes. Skills, man. I don't know what that was, but that was skills. That was 30 years experience that made that choice right there. Because the young famous cartoonist would have just let it go. Or old guy famous cartoonist saw an improvement had to be made. Finally, he stopped talking. There it is. He's looking. I thought he was orbiting Earth. It's true. You never know about these bad guys. They show back up and they're angry. They show up more angry. They're always mad. Spider-Man's villains always want to kill him. Batman's villains want to drive him crazy. They also want to kill him. Mostly they want to just mess with his mind. Joker just wants to mess with Batman. But Spider-Man's villains want to kill him. It's true. So Green Goblin had a plan, but once Spider-Man got in the way, he's like, I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to kill this spider guy. The bad guys in Spider-Monkey's book, they're all mad because he didn't get altered in the lab explosion. Where they're suffering. They were mutated. He was not. They're like, hey man, how come you weren't mutated? It's right before the lab explosion. He ate a radioactive spider. What do you mean? What do you mean, Balthazar? It was a radioactive spider, and it is the one you're thinking of. The only one that we all know exists. You can't do that, Balthazar. So, what I'm proving here, in the pages of Webster the Spider Monkey, that it's possible that Webster could be in the Marvel Universe. There's a connection. Is this happening at the same time? Is the city he's in, can you also visit it in the Marvel Universe? Or is it all just a parody? I tried to do something that's like the Ninja Turtles, that the Ninja Turtles got their powers from that toxic juice that hit Matt the Murdock when he was a little boy. That gave me heightened senses and things. So I thought it'd be cool to tie that in. And you only notice it if you're reading the book. There's a slight connection. Because it's not a deliberate, and it's not a literal. Yeah, people always say literally, but this one is not literal. So that's kind of cool. Digging it, man. Digging it. I'm not digging the way I feel though after eating Taco Bell. Why did I do that? Why? Kids think I know Taco Bell is not going to be good. My kids dig it. Man, why do you guys like this stuff? But then my daughter told me something very beautiful today. She said maybe in the next coming days, maybe this weekend or next week, can we get Harold's? That's what she said. She told me today. I'm like, yes. I tried to get Harold's over the weekend. Maybe it was Monday, Tuesday. I forgot when it was. It was over the weekend. I went there to go get Harold's, and they were closed. The website said they were open. The man inside said, we are closed. I said, we're closed, man. And I said, you gotta lock your door. If the door was locked, I would have known. I would have stayed outside. It's true. I would have. I wouldn't have went in there. I wouldn't have expected Harold's. And now I was expecting Harold's, and I was disappointed when I could not achieve my goal. The goal of obtaining a Harold's chicken was denied. Slapped right out of my hands. Wham! Slapped out of the hands before I even had a grasp. Like, no, you're not getting a Harold's today, man. You have to go back home sad. Now you have to think about where else should you eat today. Sometimes you just go to bed hungry because you really want a Harold's. Nothing else would satisfy. You won't be able to say that. I am satisfied. Forgot what I ate. Where did I go instead? Oh, I know where I did. I went to this place. I'm not even going to say what they are. I went to this place that was open. I looked on my phone and it said I need a 24-hour place or something open late night. And there was this place that was nearby. It was less than a mile away. Like, I'll just go there. I'll go eat there. And then I did. It was just okay. Like, I don't understand how restaurants could be open at 1 in the morning and they know the clientele that is entering. You want something good. You want some kind of fried chicken bar food, something greasy or hot. They didn't do it right. That's why you pick some good food. I don't know. It was very disappointing. Very disappointing at that place. I will not mention them because I know people like them. It was recommended to me a few times from people who I know. Well, you should eat there. That's good. I like it. You like it. Let's eat there. And I did, and it wasn't good. I don't know why. I don't know why I ate there. Well, I know I ate there because they were open. The only guys in town. Should have went to McDonald's. That's how it was. I should have just went to McDonald's. Should have went to Taco Bell. Nah, it was better than Taco Bell. You're crazy, Balthazar. I know, man. Things are rough. Things are filled with adjustments. And I learned that you can't always expect the best from everything. I know I do things to try to make the best thing possible. Sometimes people don't care. Sometimes people just want to go home early. You know? And that's what this place was, I think. Just want to leave. Like, oh. So when people walk in the door, you feel like you're bothering them. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm hungry at this hour. This is my time, man. I don't know. Here he is, Rhinoceros Jack. He's going to stomp on you. He's coming to get you. I gave him a square butt. Should he have a square butt? Put some curve on there, maybe. There he goes. Rhinoceros Jack. How about that? See, look cool. I'm gonna give him some of these. I gotta pick a new layer. Yeah, layer number 7. Might be more than that. Yeah, it's more than that. I'm gonna go with gray. Here it goes. I like that. I'm gonna move that cloud. It needs to be more an epic, more epic detail there. Like that. I'm gonna do like this. Actually, I'm gonna do it's gonna be magic. Is it magical? Stupendous. Making it work, man. Making it work. Okay, let me see. Another layer behind that. I'll go with this. Let's go with this orangey. That's cool. You can even squeeze it over here. Is that intersecting with his nose too much? It is. So I'm creating a tangent. You don't want to create tangents, kids. Don't. It will take your eye away from the focus, which you're trying to lease. Right now it's pointing at his nose. I kind of want to lower it. Right there is good. See? Now it's not on his nose. See? There we go. I'm going to add another layer of, put some grass in there. I'm going to add another layer of, for sidewalk, a layer of detail. Number 9. I just added 3 layers on there. It's funny because I have a new iPad that I could draw on right now. And I started drawing on it, and when I switched to a higher resolution, so I could draw comics and I could bring them in here and manipulate them easier and stuff. Well, the iPad says if you choose this resolution, you will only be able to draw with 83 layers. And I went, that's fine. Usually you don't use 83 layers. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, wow, that will be sufficient. So I used that hard T again for a good friend Brian Lynch. Sufficient. That shall be sufficient. Or is that normal? Now I'm very, very aware of the hard T because of Brian Lynch. I just used the hard CH there, Brian Lynch. It's okay though. It's not even a hard T, it's more of a confidence T. Confident T. You know what else is confident, Balthazar? Where's my stuff? I know. Get in there, man. I gotta mail out my Gwen Spider. That one. I just drew Gwen Spider. Spider Gwen. She a ghost spider? Because that's a weird name to, like, you're telling everyone Your secret identity is first name. Won't find me. I'm Spider Gwen. What? You don't want to be that. Look at him. Bump. 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 So I'm going to do this on a different layer. This is the way I roll, man. I'm rolling it. Roll with it, baby. Make sure guy sings, let me roll you somewhere. Roll it, baby. Maybe is a good word whenever you need to add that extra syllable in your song. So it could be a one-syllable song, note, or two. You say baby, or you say baby, real quick. Baby. Like I always would say, what's happening, baby? What's happening, mama? Somebody says, Balthazar. Like, what are you doing? Why are you poisoning my mind? Making me listen to all this drivel. Coughing. Need a swig. My own joke made me laugh. Swig. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. People are here, man. People are here. Anthony Michael says. Brian Lynch is here. Yes. Brian Lynch is here. Troy said, by the way, the VP comment was positive. Oh, yeah. I took it as positive. Oh, it always is. It was a compliment. I'm going to go with a compliment. It was an expression of love. I'm going to go with that. Since the beginning, just been quiet. Brian Lynch is always here. He's always watching. He has people set up. He has cameras. He has things. He has ways. Swig for Brian Lynch. Charles D. Venezuela said, I like the hat. Thanks, man. It's my Sox hat. I probably have about 25 Sox hats. Seems like it. Or 25 fitted baseball caps would probably be more accurate. But yeah, I do, man. But thanks, man. I'm a big Sox fan, a big baseball cap fan. I can't wait for the season. I've been watching some of the spring training games. Spring training games are cool, but they're not as exciting because you could tell that they don't really care about winning the game. They just want to perform well, you know? So the guys are happy when they get a home run or a hit or something. That's cool for the player, especially these guys who are trying to make the team. You don't want to be a pitcher in spring training. That's rough. That's got to be the hardest thing to do. If you give up like 18 runs, you're probably not going to make the team. You know? It's the most obvious position. If you're up to, and also if you're up to bat and you strike out in spring training, that's rough too. There's certain things, man. We all nudist, Balthazar. Nudist? Who's a nudist? What? We all knew this, Balthazar. You're getting mad at me now. It's the critic. The critic is back. Where's my stuff? I know. It's funny. I did a painting of this guy, this character, years and years ago when the kids, probably before the kids were born. And when I got married, I hung it on the wall. Right now, Ostrich Jack is hanging in my living room. And so when the kids read this character in the book, they all knew who he was, which is kind of, wait a minute, where do I see that guy before? And I said, he's on the wall. No, I thought my wife was home. I thought she was yelling at somebody, but then I heard she's speaking Spanish. Spanish always sounds like she's yelling at somebody. So I can hear it. It's probably a relative. It's We're okay. It was cause for alarm. It broke up my thought pattern here. Oh, well, my kids saw this guy in the comic. They read him in Aya Comics. And then they saw me drawing him here. They're like, wait, where do we know that character? Where do we know that guy from? They're like, he's the guy on our wall. It's kind of cool. The guy on our wall is going to be famous. And it's funny because the painting is like, I think it says 1998 on it or 2001 or something. It's from a long time ago. It's from way before the kids were born. And that my girl told me, so she goes, wait, you had this idea for this guy all this time? I said, yep. That's what happens. I don't like those two lines. Why did I do that? I have ideas forever. They never go away. They stay in my skull, in my head. Which is fine. It's where they belong. I gotta set them free once in a while. Let it out, Baltazar. You know? I told my kids though, when I'm all said and done with all this stuff, and I'm an old man, and they are having children of their own one day, they're gonna get all these characters. The legacy must continue. Yeah, and probably could be my great grandkid who does something with it. It's kind of fun. It's exciting. I find it exciting. So I'm going to move this hand. I'm going to add some fingers. Fingers, knees, and toes, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. All right, let's see. There it is. Over here. Yeah, like that. Like right there. Right there. My wife's going to discover the Taco Bell tacos and say, oh man, why did he get these? Taco Bell tacos. I don't know what they're for. I don't know why people get them. But I think Taco Bell's made for kids. I don't know what else. It's weird, right? I don't know any adult who intentionally eats Taco Bell for a choice. I hear multiple voices upstairs. I hear a man's voice. Might be Sonny. Maybe he came home. There's people in your house, Baltazar. I know I'm doing a live stream, and they're like, nah. He does this all the time. Right there. So I gotta move things around because they're starting to overlap. Look at that. That's cool. I'm gonna move these words a little bit. Sweet. Oh, that was delicious. It's losing its potency, or maybe it's achieving potency. But it's definitely Luke Skywalker warm coffee. The thing about too, like I love doing these. I love making comics. I love doing live streams, and it's always the thing about starting both, like starting a live stream or starting a comic. The hardest thing about all of it is getting started. But once I started drawing or started live stream, like when I start drawing, it's like, man, I want to finish the whole thing. And then when I do a live stream, the moment I finish, I want to do another one. And it comes to the point where like everything I draw, I want to record it. I want to put it out there for the masses to see. That's kind of cool, right? I'm digging that. I have evidence. Look at that. Rhinoceros Jack. He first appeared in Aya Comics, this guy. He was fighting I think he fought Awesome Bear, but he fought him in, I think it was Webster and Spider Monkey's first appearance. And he's always been a character I had for years and years. I always had him for years and years and never knew what to do. I always wanted to do something with him, but I always tried to do that Webster book for a long time. Just took a long time to get to it. Now it is here. See, we got Hook. How's that look? That's cool. It needs another hook. I don't like it. It needs like that maybe. Does that one work? Yeah, I think that one's gonna work. See, I want it to look swooping. It's got to make that noise. The swooping action. If you guys are adventurous too, and you want to follow my links, I have this thing called Patreon, and it's kind of weird. I don't know what to do with it exactly, but if you join it, it costs like $2 a month or maybe $1 a month. But you could either subscribe for $1 or $2, and then, or you could get it like a mini print or posters and stuff. I'm a little bit behind on sending posters, but I got to get it. I'm intending to get them this week. Go get them printed and mail them out. But they're pretty cool. I like that a lot. But on the Patreon, I post things that no one else sees. Like I'll put like stuff that you can only see on Patreon is only on Patreon. And it's a glimpse into my sketchbook. And there's exclusive things on there, like content-wise, that like I might put this behind the scenes stuff of Webster, or you'll have character designs that you only see on there. Like right now, I think I put up some Yogs, which is my Crybaby story. I put up the cover up there, or not the cover, is the first splash page for page 1. I don't even know it's a splash page. I think it's just page 1. But I put stuff up there like that, which is kind of cool. And I thought that was pretty special. Like if you want to join for $1, $2. I can't remember if $1 joins it. I think it made it where it's $1 or $2. Or so for $1, I think you can see stuff too. But for $2, you can definitely see things. $2 a month. It's like, that's nothing. It's like 6 cents a day or something like that. It comes out to really inexpensive. But I thought that was pretty cool. And I learned about that a while ago. And I really want to try to do something with that. And hopefully I can make some exclusive comic strips just for there. I'm working on a man spider book. I got a bunch of gags for a man spider. It's about a guy who gets bitten by a about a spider who gets bitten by a radioactive man. But I wrote a whole bunch of gags already for it. It's pretty fun. So I'm thinking I'm uploading those content-wise, put that up there. I think it'll be funny. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound original, Baltazar. We'll see. It's gonna be fun. Everything I do is just for fun. The stuff I do that's not fun is the stuff I never want to do. Like, man, I get bored with stuff that when it's not fun. I want to finish it. But this is weird because I want to finish this, but this is fun to do. But I want to finish this because I really want to see it in print. There's a difference. A lot of differences. Monkey. Hopefully I have it for Citos. That's my goal. I think I could do it. So I like showing up with comics and things, places, and people didn't know I had it. That's the best. I kind of did that with linkage. I didn't tell anybody that I had it until they heard I had it. And they're like, did you read it yet? Like, nope. I don't have a copy. He didn't send you one? Nope. Nobody gets secret advanced copies. Nobody. Webster's gonna be fun. It's a good song. This was one of the songs where I was going to use this as the theme song when I introduce things, because it has that cool beat. Gordy's new ones are cool, man. I like making music too. I made that Hurtin' Linkage song. That was a lot of fun. And when it's intentionally hurting, it sounds correct. You know, it's kind of like when you have intentionally hurting drawings. A lot of my stuff's hurting lately. My crayon drawings are hurting. I hear either laughing or coughing upstairs. Hopefully everything's okay. So he should probably be plowing through this foam. It is foam. I don't want to reveal what it is. So we'll have potential spoilers if you did not read this. Oh, it's laughing. I hear laughing. But it sounds like crying, or because it sounds like coughing, because it's like like that kind of laughing. Not that I'm making fun of anybody. Don't make fun of anybody, Balthazar. So I'm gonna do like this. See, he's on there. And then it adds like a dynamic when you see this and there's layers, overlapping layers, things in front. It's kind of cool. Know me? I gotta have Webster up here. He's in peril right now. And he's secret identity Webster. Hey man, where's his costume? You will see the costume momentarily. I like showing like the characters as themselves, and I think it's cool because the reader, kid, can really relate when it's Webster becomes a person, like a character, instead of like the costume. And I realized that with the Spider-Man movies, with the Tobey Maguire movies, because when I watched them with my kids, they were calling Spider-Man Peter. And he was Spider-Man, they were calling him Peter. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, man, that works. They got that right. Like the kids want to know what Peter's doing. I thought that was pretty cool. So even when I do an Action Cat story, and he's never Action Cat, he's always Cornelius, it still works because, like, well, he has the costume on, but you could tell that that's him, you know? I think that's pretty cool. His head's a little big here, a little large. I think I'm gonna leave it. No, it's a little, needs to be a little shorter. Okay. I hope you guys are watching. Like, we do a lot of live streams from the store, Mario Comics Skokie, and of course, Brother Bear's live sales streams from Harrison, New York, and even Muncie's streams called "It's What We Do in the Comic Shop." Christy does those, and hope you guys are watching. It's like I really like that we do these things, and it feels like we have content. We have a YouTube channel, Play Comics on YouTube. Not all of our videos that we do, sometimes they're only on Facebook Lives because they're temporary. They're sales ones or they're books of the week. But all of the videos we do are fun. And I like being on there with Joe. We do a video together and it takes like 2 hours long. It takes like 2 hours to do it. But normally when he does a video by himself, it's like 20 minutes. But not when I'm there with him, it takes like 2 hours. And it's fun, but I know he has things to do sometimes. I just whistled, dude. Did you hear that? Things to do sometimes. Just messed up a line. I'm correcting it now. Right here, look at this. This don't look right. I'm gonna fix this. Fix all of that. Go right with this, watch. There you go. It's better. Always go with the other line, but no, like, it's fine now. Does he have a belly? Yeah, he does. Let me give him a belly. First time, first appearance. First appearance of the belly. I'm thinking he has something there going on. Doesn't wear pants though. Wears a coat but no pants. Yeah. Oh. Spider, monkey, Webster, spider, monkey. It's gonna sound something like that, I think, my song. Does that look weird coming out right there? Looks like a pee-pee. I'm gonna move it over. I want it to look like it's going over here. Gotta move it over. That's all it takes. I do a lot of self-editing, especially with Super Pet books. Everyone has a tail. I gotta make sure the tail looks not weird. Just make it look not weird. That's it. I get those notes from time to time. Just don't make it look weird. Okay, got it. Maybe he should have maybe save it. Maybe he should have some foam on him, right? Put it on his face. Is that gonna look weird? Put it right here. Like that. Yeah. He's plowing through it. Gotta do like this. And white. It looks like that. I don't like that. I don't like how it looks. No, sir. It looks distracting. I think that's good. I'll add another, just a little bit. Like this, like something like this. Something like that. Maybe. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not, I don't like that one. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Look at it. Let me see. Thicker. What are you doing, Balthazar? That's cool. See what it looks like without the. Oh yeah. That's a lot of energy there. I like it. Let me put these little tracking marks here. My little tally marks. Is that what they are? Tally marks? Crop circle things. Put the little crop marks. Webster, the spider monkey. There's going to be a new comic. There's going to be another video. There's going to be a song. I'm trying to see what I can get for the Spider Monkey release party. So now every time I make a book, I'm going to have a party. I'm going to make a party. People are going to get comics. I know I've been telling you guys this for a year. It's finally happening. And I got something set on aside for my book agent. I have to be patient. But if nothing happens with the book agent, I'm going to publish those books anyway. I think it'll be fun. I'm going to see. I think it might be more impressive when people who want to look at my book for publishing say, so he's going to publish it anyway? Yeah, man. I'll do it myself. I'm going to end up spending a lot of money, but I'm trying to avoid Kickstarter and all that. I think I'm going to do it anyway. Knowing me? Yeah, this is cool. Looks good. Say, rawr. See you later, Webbs. Swoosh. What the? Rhinoceros Jack? I thought he was orbiting Earth. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to bring this in. Bring it in. Bring it in for coloring. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. See what people say. I'm going to save this first and then see what people say. Make sure it's in the right folder. Look at all these things, man. Got a ton of stuff. This is Webster 3. Webster will be volume 1. Will be 44-page story. And this is around page 25, 6, or 7, something like that. All right. Then we're going to go back to saying things. I'm going to go back to saying things, but I want to show you. I'm going to show you the Abraham Lincoln commercial. And then I'm going to go back to saying things for you. Look at this. Abraham Lincoln.
Hot night. Hot night. Hot night.
That was Abraham Lincoln. That was the trailer for Abraham Lincoln. I'm going to make another one for Webster Spider Monkey. This guy right here. Where is he at? Right, this guy right here. I don't know how to link this guy. This guy right here. It's going to be a video for him too when I'm all done. Let's see, you guys are saying a lot of things. Swig for famous cartoonist Brian Lynch. Swig. I went to a nudist colony last year. Didn't learn anything. I don't know what that means, but hopefully next time you return, you learn things. Yes, Taco Bell is for kids who want to fart. That is what it is, right? I had 2 little tacos. And my stomach's real hot. I don't know what it does. It's not doing anything besides hot. It feels hot. But I also have hot links in the fridge, too. I know of such exclusive Patreon things, but I'll never tell. Yeah, they're exclusive, man. It's like a secret society, that Patreon. You can join it. Wolfie's here. Joined in the stream late. Joined Patreon last week. I saw that. Thank you very much. It's super fun to see exclusive content. So love the Herald figure. Exclusive comics strips would be awesome. Yeah, I'm going to try to make them, man. It's all me finding time to make things. And I want to concentrate all of my time into making a real comics. I was doing the digital comics for a while, but then it went away. Kind of went away. It's changed. It changed. It's still there, but it changed. So I'd rather print them up. But I'm going to do little doodles of my man spider. And he'll probably be the first one I'm going to put exclusive content. I just got to find a time to write them all, put them all out there, and then release them like once a week or every other day or something like that. I think that'll be fun, man. That'd be real cool. But hang in there, man. But I'm glad you like my stuff. It's cool. Hero Man's shaping up too. I wrote a bunch of Hero Man stories over the weekend. And on Sunday, I drew a lot of that book too. D. Brad's here. Oh, great. You're still on. Thanks, D. Brad. You said I had Webster on Comixology. Yeah, my first Comixology books, I intended them to be, got to shift. I intended them to be 10 pages a piece for 99 cents. But that was what I was doing. And with Webster, I'm working on issue 3, but that means I did 10 and 10. So this is in the 30. And that I did 20 pages so far. And so I wanted to do 30-page stories for 99 cents each, 10 pages. So that would be $3 for a comic. But I figure it's better to do I'm going to do a 48-page book with you know, no ads, full cover, and all this stuff for $5 for a real book with a staple in it. I think that would be real cool. And they're real thick. It's going to be awesome, man. I can't wait to get this stuff going. Bring on the parties. Yeah, man. Every time I do a comic, it's going to be a big release party. And I'm going to just make a big event. I'm going to make a big event out of it. Make it a big deal. Anytime there's a new comic, it's a big deal. Because you could only get it. You can only get it at our store. At any of our stores. It's the only place. Or for me at a convention. Or on my website. But it's just us. Just me and all your comics and electricmilk.com, electricmilkcomics.com. So it's going to be cool. I can't wait to do that, man. I'm doing it now. Sweet. Eric Hultgren is here. Sweet for Eric. Let's see, Anthony says, nudist colony. You mentioned nudist. Oh. That's what I did. It sounded like that. Nudist colony. You can be naked. It's very comfortable to be naked, as long as you do it right, you know? Are you caught up on Moon Knight? I'm going to watch Moon Knight. I think the new one released today, right? Did it release at like, Moon Knight releases at midnight? Did it come out today? So now I got 2 episodes to watch. I'll probably watch them. I started episode 1 twice, and I just was, like, once I clicked on it, and then I suddenly wasn't in the mood. Like, no, can't do it. Is that I end up watching like Seinfeld or something. I watch something else. I end up watching YouTube videos. I watched Hulk Hogan stuff. I watched the history of Hulk Hogan's career the other night. That might have been last night. Even though I know all that stuff. But I like to listen to the same stuff all the time. I'll probably watch Better Call Saul again. I don't know. I just watch stuff. Sweet. Heck yeah, man. Well, you guys are awesome. I would do this again. I think I meant at the end of the stream. I'm gonna refill this, refresh it, maybe see what the wife's doing before she goes to sleep. No, it's not even 7 p.m., but she's been up early. She got up at like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. She left the house at 6 a.m. today. She's doing her thing. She got to hire and fire people. Get rid of those bums. That's what she's doing. So I will see you again next time. But if you're adventurous, like I said, follow all these links. If you order books from me, I'll send them to you. If you're in any of the areas, Chicago or New York or Muncie, Indiana, stop on by to our REI Comics bookshops. Pick up your copy of Abraham Linkage, #1, The Legend of Abraham Linkage. Or you can buy it on my website, and artbalthazar.com or electricmillcomics.com. And we'll be on this journey together. And if you're in Milwaukee this weekend, I will be in Milwaukee on Saturday. Milwaukee Fest. No, Mighty Con. Something like that. Something like that. It's all like that. Everything I'm telling you guys is the truth. It's all true all the time. It always is. You guys are awesome. Remember, swig first. Fighting. No crying. Be nice to each other. Wake up and do the things that make you happy. That's all you have. You have what's in your mind. Wake up and do those things. If you want to do it, it will happen if you start. If you don't start, it will never happen. You know what's going on, you don't know what's going on, or you do the things that are going on. That's what you got to do, man. You guys are also awesome. I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Art. Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.